Week 5, NFL picks against the spread. I need a good week. 1-2-1 last week. If you want to really go over my records throughout the year, 1-2-1 week 1, 3-0 week 2, which isn't that bad, but it could have been 4-0. Week 3, 0-4, and last week, 1-2-1 last week. So if you look at the history, I need a good week. And if you look at the history again, it looks like I'm not going to get there. But I desperately need to get there, and I think I can get there this week. I think I got some good picks this week. So I'm only at a 31% accuracy rating for the season. And I want to be up there in around the 50% range, about the 55 to 57, 58% range, to kind of get up there with the best. Because the old saying is the best ones are around 55 to 58%. So hopefully I can get there this week. These 4 picks, I think I can get up there much closer than what I want. So the goal is to get up to about 50 to 55% by the end of the season. So let's hope we can get there. All right, first pick against the spread this week. The Tennessee Titans minus 3.5 over the Buffalo Bills. The Bills got brought back to reality last week, losing to the Packers 22-0. And the Titans are coming off a big win against the Philadelphia Eagles in overtime. I think the Titans take this momentum and they just beat the crap out of Buffalo. Buffalo's been pushed back to reality already. Might as well keep them there. Tennessee Titans minus 3.5. Locked in. Second pick against the spread this week. The Detroit Lions +1 over the Green Bay Packers. NFC North rivalry. So the Packers, they tend to struggle in the early points of the regular season the majority of the time. And I think the Packers, they will get back to their dominance eventually. But I think this week, it's just not that time yet. And I think the Lions +1 will utilize that home field advantage. And I think they will get a big win that they desperately need. Lions +1. Second pick of the week, locked in. Third pick of the week, the Philadelphia Eagles at -3 over the Minnesota Vikings. And all you got to do is look at last year's NFC Championship game to determine how this game's going to go. Only difference is the quarterbacks are different. Kirk Cousins versus Carson Wentz. Eagles defense, well, it's kind of, defense is doing pretty okay, although they had some problems stopping the Titans in overtime last week. But the Vikings defense, it's just completely looked lackluster the whole season. It's just looked completely lackluster ever since week 1. And I think the Eagles will pick apart that Vikings defense, just like they picked it apart in the NFC Championship game. Because Alshon Jeffrey's back. Carson Wentz is back. Philadelphia Eagles, -3. Third pick of the week, locking it in. And my final pick against the spread this week, the Los Angeles Rams -7 over the Seattle Seahawks. And the Seahawks defense, they've lost their heart and soul in that defense. Earl Thomas, he's on the injury reserves. And I think this Rams will be able to pick apart the Seahawks defense. Jared Goff is coming off a career performance against the Vikings last Thursday night on Thursday Night Football. So the Rams have 3 days extra rest heading into this game. And I think they don't skip a beat. I think this Rams defense is going to be just as well, if not even better, than they were last week. I think the Rams win pretty easily. I think the Rams will win by at least 14 points. So this is kind of the safest pick that I've made this week. So those are my picks against the spread this week. Once again, to review, my picks are the Tennessee Titans -3.5, the Detroit Lions +1, the Philadelphia Eagles -3, and the Los Angeles Rams -7. So let's hope these picks, they all are correct this week, and I can have a 4-0 week, kind of get back on a winning track, or kind of get to a winning track. Hopefully this is the start of a hot streak. We'll see if it is or not. Even if not, I'm still doing pretty well with college football picks against the spread. So, like, subscribe to the channel. Comment your thoughts on my picks down below. Also, if there's a game against the spread that you want my opinion of, leave it in the comment section. I will respond to you. And I will see you next time.